Cortez, would you mind actually mentioning it? You mentioned to me one time the other week about an interesting Thanksgiving you had one time. You know, we all have a time where we want to get the perfect bird, and then sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So you mentioned an experience you had when you were younger.
Oh yeah, man, I can share that with you guys. Many moons ago, I will never forget. My mom went to the butcher up on around Market Street, around Second and Market.
Okay.
And she went there to go buy her turkey and everything. So she brought the turkey home the same day. She was ready to cook it, and she looked inside because it was like in a discreet package or whatever.
Okay.
She looked in there, man. Half of the turkey was missing.
Oh.
Like it was parts of the turkey that was missing. I mean, lots of, and it was Thanksgiving Eve. My mom couldn't take the turkey back, so my mom was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go back the day after. We're gonna get our money back." So I was like, "Mom, what are we gonna do for Thanksgiving turkey then?" My mom was like, "We're gonna fry some chicken."
There you go. There you go.
And I was like, "Word?" I was like, "That's what we're going." She's like, "We're gonna fry some chicken and we're gonna call it a day." So she sat there, she fried some chicken up, man, and that was one of the best Thanksgivings that we had, man, because we had to be innovative. We had to be extremely innovative.
Absolutely. Sometimes what it might look like it might be a bad Thanksgiving. No, sometimes you could just turn that thing upside down and makes it a fantabulous one. So, I mean, I remember like years ago, I had, back when my mom and my dad were still around and everything like that, they actually were away one time, and I was actually by myself on Thanksgiving. It was fine. I cooked up a whole bird by myself. It was the first time I cooked up a turkey and everything, and it actually was pretty good. Shut up, Marsha. So it actually was pretty good. So, but it's okay because I had the whole thing. So they had leftovers, a couple, when they came back from their own time and vacation. But sometimes there's always a silver lining when you think that might be a bad holiday or whatever. So, you know, letting everybody know that don't fret if things might not go the way you wanted to for a certain holiday. I mean, GPS, have you ever had any kind of experience like where, you know, holiday you wanted it to go well but it didn't?
Outside of having to drive to Jersey to the liquor store because I forgot to go when PA was closed. No. Usually any dinners over here pretty much go off without a hitch.
Okay. But hey, you know, at least, you know, you always just be grateful for just having the opportunity to eat somewhere or make your own grub or what have you. Marsha, anything on your end here? Any memories for you?
We've had a lot of family members die in the last couple of years, and the last one I did at my mom's house. I don't know if y'all heard that song, Greens, Beans, Tomatoes.
Yes.
Song. So me and my niece and my cousin, kind of all dressed up like Medea with the big moo-moos, and we did the whole thing going down the steps I have a video, I'll have to send it to you.
Please,
and it was just like, we were all at my mom's house, and it was just, you know, really good to just have family around.
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention, we never go past any type of a Thanksgiving recollection without mentioning Aunt Lois. We definitely have to mention Aunt Lois because she would have that dynamite spread starting literally from the porch. From the porch, you can smell, not even from the porch, you can smell it from the street. You can smell the grub from the street. Smell all that spread. You walk inside, start off with the coat rack. Then you next turn around, you got the appetizers. You walk into the living room, then you got something else. In the kitchen was a dessert. Oh, and Aunt Lois threw down hard, big time. So Cortez, GPS can attest to that.
All day,
man. God rest her soul.
God rest her soul. Yeah, she just really knew how to throw down in the kitchen. And I remember when Chad invited me one time, I was like, "Yeah, why don't you come to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving?" I was like, "You sure?" It's like, you know, I wouldn't seem like out of place or anything. It's like, "Nah, man, just come on through and everything." So came through and you know, she's like, "You never had this type of food before." I was like, "No, but it's good." So I was just happy throwing down some food and everything. So it was a great experience. So you always have those, you know, times that, you know, great, even people that you don't know, and you make new friends, you make new extended members of your family. So Thanksgiving's always a great time. And of course, shout out to Tangy. What's up, Tangy? So
He's still on that.
I gotta always make my shout out to Tangy. That was just a great time.
She said you actually had a chance, man. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. She's like, I wish he would have said something.
I know.
I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit.
That's why I said.
I'll let him know when I see him.
15 years later, yeah, you know you had a shot back then. Never underestimate the power of the kid. There you go. So.